Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to this demo session, one of its kind. Uh, and this is going to be the last demo session of Azure from Certified Solution and me in 2020. So no more demo sessions after this. So thank you for joining and thank you for referring to other students and co-workers to not miss this opportunity. Uh, Here we go. So, yeah, I'm going to go through the slides, and of course, my objective is to save your time and money here. So, first thing, it's a Ganesh festival, Ganesh Chaturthi, as per Hindu festival. Last 4 to 6 months was not auspicious. During the last 4 to 6 months, you have Ashad and Shravan. So we usually don't get married or have any celebrations. But after this festival, next 4 to 6 months is full of celebrations. We have Dasara, Diwali, New Year's, and then uh, all the good things happen in the next 6 months, starting from today. So that's why I personally think that this day is always um, opportunity, and Lord Ganesh will bless all of us to make progress. Okay, as you know, Certified Solutions is doing not only cloud, focusing on cloud uh, for the rest of this year, but because of the high market demand, it's also focused on SAP and consulting, training, and we create leaders. And you'll see more about this as the demo goes through, and it is 30 to 40 minutes demo. So this is the last demo of 2020. There's no more demos, no more marketing. We have a customer support person who will get in touch with you, asking you if you are happy, and you can follow up with him. Yeah, the two main questions which comes in mind, which makes my demo of success is why Azure? Okay, the CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, has said that his company is focused on innovation, not a tradition, and the company is growing, and of course, because of cloud platform, which is enterprise solution friendly with other vendors, leading vendors, including Linux, Oracle, Python, Java. Press of a button, you can avail not only Microsoft products, Office 365 and Azure, Cosmos DB, and SQL Server, whatnot, but non Microsoft products, okay, are also you can use at the press of a button. So that is the friendliness which that brings, the partnership which that brings. It's also ERP friendly, so you can build products from ground up, and it is a market leader. It's always been market leader and has been trending, and it is the return of investment. I mean, as artificial intelligence come, and you see uh, turn of the century and turn of a decade, more and more jobs are going to go away, and this new jobs carry more value because you will be doing three people's work as one person. Okay, for example, a cloud DevOps engineer is supposed to know wear different hats of administrator, of architect, or developer, network engineer, as well as project manager or change release manager. So he has to do all these jobs. That's why, and there's plenty of requirements for small, medium companies as well as large enterprise. Okay, and joining certified solutions, you're going to save on time, your money, you grow while you're sleeping. So one of your team members in the study group will be helping you with documentation, certification preparation, getting up to speed on their area of strength. So you will find all kind of training partners and students who will help each other grow each other. And of course, this is my idea. It's been there for almost 15 years. I am planning of this idea, and to make this happen, and it's finally come into action. So yeah, you can become 50 to 100% training and consulting partners. You can come and say, I want to run my own batch. I want to do my own, get my own students. I want to plan for certification on so and so dates. I want to build my own product. Okay, I want to, do a mock interview, whatnot. So I'm there to support all of that. Thank you. So that's the why Azure and why certified solution. Any doubts, always direct message me. You know where how to reach me. I have 25 years of experience both in India and US, and this is a 90 days course. Okay, so plan to take your certification 104 October 31st. Okay, if you are not already done, and you are most likely to pass the exam in first attempt. So this is a certification guarantee program, and so after that, we are also going to help you with the DevOps, developer, architect, and all of that. So if you're starting this, don't just get your concepts right. Just follow the weekly assignments which we give you, and for the money you are spending here or the time you're spending here, you're most likely going to spend 10 times more if you go somewhere else. Okay, and I don't want to point out the name of other institutes or trainers which are doing that, but you will realize once you feel that this is your study group. Okay, so this is your not a university, but this is your platform to grow and build leaders. Okay, while you're growing. So as you know, that's my website, and we are working on the website so we can add more videos. So that there's a YouTube channel also which circulates on our WhatsApp groups. That's me on Facebook and LinkedIn. So these are all the certifications of cloud, which you can aim for. Definitely 104 is the uh, first platform, and in order to enroll for that, there's a membership fee, um, and it's only 5,000 rupees. You can pay with Google Pay or PayPal. But if you want to upgrade to the platinum member, then the membership fee is 10,000 rupees or 250 US dollars, or it's $100 if you want to start off as a membership, uh, sign up as a membership agreement. So yes, it is going to be fast track, and it is going to, you have to feel excited about this. You have to feel excited that you're going to learn this uh, from people who have experience and took longer time to learn. So who has taught me has took a lot of time to learn, and I have taken a lot. So you don't have to spend the same amount of time learning these concepts, fundamentals, and then getting a live project experience. So each of this will be covered in detail in my videos and sessions and assignments. So October 31st is when you can plan to take the AZ-104. And we're also going to prepare on all of other things. First step is you get registered as a student. Then you can also register as an instructor. If you have 5 to 10 years experience, if you have 10 plus experience, you can become a consulting partner. This is the stepping stones of success, and we are here to inspire you and lead you build your career. So yeah, get in touch with us if you want to enroll. Thank you. This is certification path which Azure has come up with. It's a role-based certification. If you want to become administrator, AZ104. If you want to become developer, 204. If you want a security engineer, then it's 500. Go into cyber security. And then there's a 3-star certification that is DevOps engineer and Azure architect. We are training you on this, but in that process, you're going to clear this, and this is all these concepts will be covered as well: 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star certification. So 104 and 400 is definitely what you can aim at by end of this year, December 31st. Okay. So Azure modules or services, even during the certification, is broken down into IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, infrastructure as service, software as service, and platform as service. And you have VNet, which is the backbone of Azure. And of course, Azure is going to be the platform or backbone of any enterprise organization, small, medium, large. So on top of VNet, you have 35% of questions on VNet. Then you have VM and storage, high availability, product analytics. So these 35% questions come from network, 30% come from storage, 15% come from backup and recovery or high availability, and 15% come from security. Okay, so that makes 100%, and you need to get 70% marks, 700. And we'll cover that all in the exam for AZ104. And the interfaces is Portal. You'll spend a lot of time working on Portal, making PowerShell scripts, just like someone who has 5 years experience or 10 years experience. Also the CLI and Resource Manager, also Azure interfaces, right? So Cosmos DB, Power BI, .NET Core Framework. So these are all the products, platform and infra, which Azure services or resources which are offered, and they are all related to each other: the compute, the developer, the web and mobile, analytics, IoT, and you're going to go deep dive into each of these throughout this course. When you talk about storage, you also have to talk about key vault and security. And when you talk about Active Directory, you have to talk about multi-factor authentication. When you talk about web and mobile, you also talk about .NET or developer service. So we are going to cover all of these. Sometimes there's overlap. If you take a 104, there's overlap on 204 and then 304. So a lot of these are overlap. So since I have the experience, I'll guide you how to make use of your time. So compute, storage, and networking is infrastructure services, and all others sit on top of that is platform services. So you can enroll, get an enterprise subscription or pay-as-you-go subscription with Microsoft for these, and they provide you the high availability, security, and everything Microsoft. So you don't have to, invest or spend time or resources or money or people getting physical security for a data center or anything. And as you know, most of the organizations are 50% on-premise and 50% on cloud. The large organizations are 33% on-premise, 33% on Azure, or 33% on AWS, GCP, or some other cloud providers. So they don't want to keep all this data in one place. They have distributed it at 3 different places, and that's where you can earn a lot of money. Having multiple skills, AWS, Azure, maybe HANA Enterprise. So and knowledge of developer, then infra platform security, hybrid operations. That's where you can get a high paying job. Okay, and I want each one of you to participate in the assignments. Pick up your favorite live project and topic and research and contribute white papers to our website and upload them on the website, and grow with us. Yeah, it's open source platform. I said, it's friendly with other products, Oracle, Linux, Red Hat, Hadoop, Eclipse, Java, Docker, all Bitnami. So it is friendly with other products, Azure Open Tools. Yeah, as I said, the course fees is 10,000 rupees if you want to become a lifetime member, and 500 rupees if you want, 500 USD, if you want to become PayPal. And then, yeah, we have installment options. You can get in touch with us. We always having promotion, and we want you to grow with us from associate beginner level to expert professional level, training partners and consulting partners up to 50% or more. So we want referrals. We have training duration of the course can be anywhere between 3 months to 3 years. So that you can, it is flexible timings. If you're busy with family work, if you want to dedicate more time, 5 hours, 10 hours a day, get results faster, that we can also accommodate that. Or if you want to take your time and do, all these courses slowly, we can accommodate that as well. But we use WhatsApp, Zoom, and YouTube. We for we have social media on all these things, and this is all the cloud platform we have: Microsoft, Google, SAP, and AWS. These are tools we are using. So, and visit our website for more updates on training partners. We have right now Azure Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 7 p.m. sessions. We also have one-on-one, and we have a grading system. I got a lot of flack on that. The grading system, A plus means you are ready for certification and job. A minus means you are passed, you don't have to attend again, and B minus means you have to attend the class again. This grading system is based on your contribution and participation in live projects and assignments, weekly assignments, which are due every Friday, 5 p.m. So CS means customer satisfaction. Okay. So we are also looking for 100% customer satisfaction as our trainers, students, and customer support staff is working. We're always looking for trainers, good students to join us. So let's move to the next slide of the demo of Azure. I will also be taking you to intro on Azure Cloud Platform. Okay, so CS website, and these are our goals. If you want to become a trainer, MCT, we'll support you. These are all the resources and services on infra, platform, and software, right? So yeah, AZ900 is best cloud characteristics, which we discuss in the next slides. AZ104 means AZ104 means storage, security, high availability, backup restore, network, and compute. Compute means VM, right? Those are the 5 parameters you are going to be graded. Network and storage, network and compute are 35%, 30% each. Backup, restore, and security are 10, 15% each. And then you have storage, which are again 15%. So that makes the breakdown and the skills assets. We will discuss that later in detail. And at end of each module, we'll have a Q&A. So I will distribute the question and answers so you can clear the interviews, get your concepts right, understand the topic, and move to advanced topics, right? And then you have 204. So I'm also going to train you on some programming. If you're not coming from programming background, don't worry, you're in the safe hands. So I'm going to train you on .NET, developing Razor pages, developing MVC application to support the cloud platform resources and services. So if you don't have a background on MCSC, MCSD, CCNA, we are going to get you up to speed to developer networking and even project management, level. So security and all that. So ultimately, we are going to train you on becoming an architect. It's not just a training; it's a study group. Yeah, the serverless. If you want to make functions, right? I mean, Azure serverless is the future, right? I mean, future is evolved. The hardware has evolved over the time. Yeah, when I say hardware has evolved, it used to take 30 minutes to reboot a mainframe machine, but now they want you want to reboot for within a minute. It used to take 30 minutes to install a load, 3 months to install a load balancer or express route. But now with Azure Cloud or AWS Cloud, you can do that in hours, or click of a button. You can get license and installed and whatnot. This is the evolution of clouds. People have moved into flat screens, color monitors, high definition storage, compressed storage, big data, and now into mobile, right? So they want to do all the transactions in mobile. So why use a cloud, Azure cloud? It's like, you use it as long as you want and however you want and whenever you want, right? Like just like pizza as a service, right? You don't buy an entire pizza shop if you want to eat pizza like twice a week, right? You can just pick up a phone call and ask them for home delivery. So, and the vendor take care of all that. So in this case, Microsoft is a cloud service provider, so they take care of all this for us. So just like pizza service, here you see, in the blue, everything on premise is managed by us, but now in software service, everything is managed by the provider or the vendor. Same thing, a restaurant as service, or rental car as service. You go to some place, you hire, rent a car, from the morning, return it in the evening, right? You don't have to buy a car. So that is the beauty of software as service. If you want a platform of service, you can take something, build something as a developer. You can build your own software. But if you want infra service, you just buy the hardware and build your own security software and application, everything. So these are 3 levels, right? And then as my previous slide, there are different products. We'll be talking compute, network, storage, web and mobile, and other services. That's a breakdown, 15% each on security and storage. Compute resources using VM is 30%, and VNet is 30%, and 10% backup and restore high availability solutions. And IaaS deployment models are private, public, and hybrid. Service models are IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Administrator, programmer, and end user uses IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS respectively. Yeah, you can take the exam sitting at home, so you can schedule the exam sitting at home. You have to be in front of your computer. There will be a video on, and the cost of the exam is $165 US. or 4,800 rupees Indian. You can pay and schedule the exam. So this is a diagram of the deployment models and service models, public, private, and cloud, which I have discussed in my previous slides and video recordings on YouTube channel. And yeah, what are all the characteristics? This is AZ 900 exam questions, scalability, agile, elastic, fault tolerance, high availability, disaster recovery, economics of scale. Means you use it as long as you want, however, how much ever you want. You can do horizontal scaling, scale up or scale down, and vertical scaling. You can do economy of scale. That means if you buy the same product, it's going to cost you 10 times more. For example, load balancer, express routes, big data high availability, and if you buy it in house. But if you buy it via cloud service provider like Azure, you're going to save 10 times the time and money. That's why it's called economics of scale. So you're going to save the capital expenditure, of course, in a large sum, and then you're going to also save on operational expenditure. And Azure has plenty of documentation, and it's very user friendly. And you will, as you work it, you will start learning it. So the architecture, has regions, geographies, availability zones, resource group, and resource manager. Compute has VM, scale set, app service function, load balancer, gateways, network, storage is blob, file, table, and queue type of storage, which are covered week after week. We cover networking 3 to 4 weeks, and then architecture maybe 1 week. Compute, that's VM, is another 1 week, and storage is 1 week. High availability product analytics another 1 week. So all in all, you will be completing 104 in 6 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks. And you have to study maybe 2 to 3 hours a day, or 5 to 10 hours a week. So you'll get done with the 104 certification. These are all the cloud characteristics and benefits. This is the certification path. People say I want to take 400 without doing 104, but my personal recommendation is do the 104. You don't even have to take the 900, because we are here to save your time and guide you. After you do the 104, you can go. That's the 2-star certification. You can go for any 3-star certification, or even data lake analytics, which is very high in demand right now. So the cloud transformation, if you had an MC, IT professional certification, software engineer like the Windows administrator or database administrator, network administrator, Cisco, all these people can now just go and take the AZ 104, which covers both IAS and PAS. Okay? Software developer, you have to take the AZ 204. System architecture, you can take 304. Of course, the 104 and 204 combined, the overlap of topics, they combine together, you can go for 3 or 4. Somebody with 5+ years experience really is considered the architect. But yeah, you can study and learn and do a live project with us and go for 304 and 400 certification. If you come from a project management background, you can go for DevOps, change and release. Okay, I have a separate course for PMP, and I also train for PMP, also train for techno-functional SAP. But yeah, this is a purely Azure demo and Azure study path till end of this year. And you can also plan to become MVP or MCT, which is like a coveted, learning path. You can certification path, and ultimately if you want to become MVP, you can plan to become within 2 or 3 years. And we are looking for MVP and MCT to join us as training partners. These are all the role-based questions and answers which you will get in one of our skills assessed. As I said, networking and compute has 30%. Kubernetes is also part of 104, which was not there in the 103 or the previous versions of Azure. And backup resource 10-15%, and log analytics also is covered. So 70% is 42 out of 60. So you have 150 minutes, 2.5 hours most, but you can expect to complete the exam in 2 hours after completing this. We will give you practice tests, plenty of question Q&As. So you will be able to finish the exam. And there's a 5 lab work, so we will give you some lab work exercise also. So you don't have to go to Udemy, Wizlabs, Pluralsight. There are plenty other like K21 Academy. You can go any on that and get the certification or practice lab. But you can, if you attend this, we will make sure that you are done with as in the fast track. Typical network, we will be doing some lab exercises, how it looks like, in a network watcher. Okay. That is how a network looks. It has subnets, VNets. It has a database. It has a front end, back end, subnet, NSG, network security group, of course. HTTP and database installation. So we're going to cover this in detail as in one of our lab sections. This is what you will be doing, creating VNet and subnet using Portal, Cloud CLI, and PowerShell. And finally, you can watch using a PowerShell. And I already put my session videos doing this lab exercises, creating these resources, public IP, IIS, DNS, peering, etc. So Bastion, what each of these means. So we'll go over and over again. So you can also create videos like this and upload. So and become one of the future trainers or leaders and get the best out of this. So yeah, tenant and there's a one-to-many or relationship between Active Directory and subscription. You can have many users in one Active Directory, many subscription in one Active Directory. Azure RM tenant means it lists all the tenants in the subscription. Azure RM subscription means it lists all the subscription in that tenant. So one tenant can have many subscriptions, right? And one subscription can definitely have many resource groups, and everything goes with the resource group. So this is a graphical representation. That's the Azure Active Directory, virtual networks. We are going to discuss CIDR notation, how you build, by 24, by 16, how you use by 16 is for the VNet, subnetting is by 24 only 256 addresses, 2 to the power of. So load balancing, peer, Bastion, Cloud, PowerShell. And in the PowerShell, you can see my other videos on that. Yeah, and as I said, we are also going to train you on developer, .NET and Python, so you can make your own products in data science. You have knowledge of working with Azure and AWS or any cloud provider. So 304 is ultimately our goal. So this is the breakdown of 304 architect design exam. And the 400 DevOps, also very high in demand. So you will be learning all the repos, CI/CD pipeline, and all that. All of this in 3 months. Data solution also is included. And any questions, we have some training partners, Global Online, Run Techno, also training partners. You can send me email, gutcertifiedsolutions@gmail.com. Yeah, PayPal is Vikram@yahoo.com. Private message me on WhatsApp. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this demo session, and I hope you join and make the best use of it. And this is our course syllabus, and every week we do sessions, PowerPoints like this. So that is, I covered the intro, and this my course syllabus is here. And yeah, so week 1, week 2, VNet, and then storage, compute, security, and 400, 204 DB, and there's a live project as well. Okay, so thank you very much, and I look forward for you to join us. And again, CS means 100% customer satisfaction. And you must have circulated, seen this posters and pamphlets. So please feel free to distribute them to your friends and coworkers, so you can refer us to more students. I'm doing this full time, the training right now. Okay, but eventually, once I get into a job, after I um, create more trainers, then somebody else can take over this. Yeah, and look forward to join you on WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn. Thank you so much, guys.